Hey, it's the Midnight Raven, and today, after suffering for COVID for a week, I needed to make some videos. And I know personally there are a few of you that enjoy watching Chronophoto videos. So if you don't know what Chronophoto is, that is a playlist where I have done at least, I think it's 6 different videos now. And basically, you get a picture of an event, a place, and you just have to guess the year. The closer you are to the year, the more points you get, and you get 5 photos in total to show your expertise or lack of expertise in my case. And let's get into the video. So here we have the site, and it's called Chronophoto. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at 5 pictures and we're going to guess the years. So let's play and take a look at photo number 1. So hopefully these aren't ones I've had before. If we got one I've had before, just going to hope I remember the year. So here we have the first picture. And the first picture says military demarcation line. Demarcation line. So basically marking off an area. So the idea is to guess the year, would you believe? And down the bottom here, which you can't see because they want to keep putting ads on here. Down here, if you go down, you'll be able to look at the year, and we scroll up or down depending on the year. So judging by this, there's not really a lot to go on. In fairness, you've got maybe his uniform, the scenery. I don't think that's going to help you somehow. The scenery has little to nothing that's going to help you because, well, I mean, he looks like he's in a desert. So judging by his outfit, I don't think it's really early. I think we're talking like 80s. I think we're talking up here, maybe 80s or even 90s. It's not World War One. It's not World War Two. I don't think it's Vietnam either. I don't think it's that light. I think this is just like a typical military day, if you want to call it that. Apparently the camera is cutting my head off. I would say it's either 80s or 90s. So because we said that, we're going to go for 85 because we think it's in between. And let's guess. Ooh, 1956. Ouch. Wow. Okay, we got nothing. So you do get points the closer you get to it. Or if you're like me and you don't get very close at all, you get nothing. Let's try a different photo because could it get any worse? Probably. Okay, so here we have a black and white photo or a photo taken at night. Could be either. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a black and white photo. These people look kind of dodgy. I'm not going to lie. They do look dodgy-esque. Excuse the advert in the corner. I don't know how to get rid of it. It didn't have adverts before when I did this. I think they're just being annoying now. So just ignore the advert in the corner. But scrolling down, looking at their clothes, you've got the caps. This is obviously a racing hat of some description. I don't know. His clothes and everything, it doesn't really give me much in the way of thing. This person's face is just bewildered. I don't know if he's been abducted by aliens. It's like 3 creepy men in a dark alley somewhere. The car behind them looks old-ish. I'm going to say this is 60s, like mod rocket era. I don't know. There's not much to go on. I mean, let's be honest. So I'm going to go 65, I think. Judging by the look of the clothes. 49. Oh. Hey, we got some points. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Okay, it's going to be a bloodbath today. 1949. Wow. Okay. Okay, so Chronophoto's it's not playing ball today. Wow. Okay. Ooh. So we've got what looks like a bunch of posh people with a bunch of snow dogs. So a bunch of posh people, some snow dogs. I guess the posh people were watching some sledding. I'm going to guess this was a sled. These were the dogs, and they decided, look, we're off. We've had enough. So they're in the snow. There is a new game called Time Guesser, where you guess the year of the photo and the location. If you want me to try that, it's called Time Guesser. So you identify the year the same as you do in this one, but then you also identify where the picture was taken, i.e. the place, the country, the street, the area. You could be that on the nose of it. Let me know if you want to see me do Time Guess. It's a new thing I found. So judging by this photo, the clothes, you got the little gangster hats, is what I call them. I'm going to say this is in the 30s, I think. Like 30s. You've got the gangster hats. Oh, that's what I call them. Sort of gangster hats here. The little, oh, God, what are they called? Like trilbies kind of thing. Not necessarily a trilby. Judging by his outfit, you're looking at, I would say, 30s. From the uniform here, he's obviously a policeman. What are we looking at? Okay, so 1930s. Hit me. Ooh, 1934. That's more like it. Ooh, nearly had it on the nose. 1934. Come on. Now we're getting somewhere. The fashion of the day is where I excel. You want me to identify anything else, we're going to struggle. Fashion, I'm there. Okay, so this looks modern. What does that say? Second Street. It looks modern, billboardy type. New Victory over here. What does that say? Skechers. But Skechers have been around a while. Skechers were really popular, so we're going at least 80s, 90s, further on. Second Street. I can't really see. That says Subway. I don't know if that's food or actual Subway. I think that says Subway there as well. The Skechers thing. Skechers were like, you got the sign here, Madame Two Swords, Amsterdam. So this is Amsterdam? It says Amsterdam. I don't know. I think it's in the 90s at least. I think this is 90s, maybe early 2000s. So let's go like 95. Let's go in the middle. Just because I think this is around 90s, but I don't think it's as late as 2000. I think people look a little bit less modern. The cars are hard to tell because people can have cars. I mean, you can have a vintage car right now and it would just put me right out. So let's go 95. 2003. See, I thought it was 90s to 2000 just by judging on the area. Ooh, again, we weren't far off. I mean, I've had better. And here we have the last photo. Not doing so good this time. Okay, so this is obviously a protest in America. As you can see, they've got, I think this is the American flag. The red and white. It might not be. I think red and white's on the American flag at the bottom. These are obviously in riot gear. So this is obviously a right of some description, and these people apparently have common sense because they have gas masks on. And riot police do have a tendency to throw tear gas at people. Not unnecessarily. Most of the time, people don't just throw tear gas for the sake of it. So this is going to be, I fear, really modern, just judging by the mobile phone. See this mobile phone here? Judging by that and the shape and size, we're looking at 2000s. It's not a brick, it's not a flip phone, it's not a little tiny one, but it's not as advanced as an iPhone, I don't think, at this point. We don't have the fancy iPhones, the thing, but we're not on Blackberries and stuff like that. This is like it could be an Android, to be honest. We're looking at maybe an Android phone or one of the first, iPhone 2, 3, 4. Can you believe they're on iPhone like 13 or 14 or I don't know what they're on. I don't have an iPhone. I have an Android myself. Could never afford an iPhone, and I don't see the need to have an iPhone. Not for the name brand. I'm not really bothered that it's made by Apple or Android. If in fact I just want a working phone. I think 2005. I don't think it's 2010 and earlier. I think we're looking around the 2000s. There's not much to go by. You've got the phone. You can't really identify a gas mask. Army uniforms, police uniforms can be pretty much changeable throughout the years, but it's not something you can just like pick up. They look fairly modern, if I'm honest. So I'm going to go 2005. 220. Wow. Okay. Wow. So that's got to be an Android phone because that does not look like an iPhone. Or it was just the fact that guy liked to have his old style phone. Okay, so we go down here and we go for a recap. So we got 0 on the first one because we said 1985 and it was 1956. We sucked. This one, on the other hand, we sucked again. I said it was 1965. It was 49. Honestly, I couldn't believe it was that early. This one wasn't too bad. I said this was 1934 and it was 1930. I said 1930. It was taken in 1934. This is like posh people, before the war, hanging out with some sledding dogs. Next one, we did okay. I said 95. It was 2003. I had said it was even 1995 to 2000. Okay, I was a little shy of the actual answer. This one, again, I honestly thought it was early 2000s, and it was 2020. These were obviously protests in America at some point. I honestly don't keep up with American politics and their protesting, because if you did that, you'd be watching it every day, because America does protest about stuff literally every day. And then you go to a final score, 1,361, which is a sucky score because we have done much better. I have been spot on with some of them. So if you want to like and subscribe, give us a big thumbs up. Excuse the voice. I am over COVID, but I am still suffering with a sore throat and a bad head. I have been at work all day. So if I look a little disheveled, it's because I work hard. But if you want to like and subscribe, give us a big thumbs up. If you want me to try Time Guesser is the one where you guess the location and you guess the time of the photo. So I'd guess what year it was and then where in the world it was taken. If you want to see that one, it's called Time Guesser. I could do a video on that and see how I do. Even if I couldn't get the location, you never know, I might actually get the year still. Do you want to see that? Let me know. I can make that happen. If you want to support the channel, PayPal, Super Chat, And memberships are live if you'd like to donate by memberships and have extra videos each week, or a PayPal, super chat, or super thanks, all goes back into my channel. I would appreciate a donation, as I haven't had any donations in the month because I was demonetized. Is there anything you can do to help me get back up on the horse, as they say? And I will see you very soon. Take care and thanks for watching. Bye, guys.